we have the awesome opportunity to stream the Guild of Gurus tournament. I'm very excited for this. Today they are using a side deck.
Now is the time. My ever-faithful companion, Dark Magician!
This is the beginning of the top 8. And wait, you want me to talk about the decks? The matchups that we'll see? I think we can do that. So we've got Branded and Snake Eye. We're gonna see Branded and Blue Eyes. There will be Adamantipator and some more Blue Eyes. And the last 2 decks, we got Whitewood and Blue Eyes. So, a healthy amount of Blue Eyes. I've also been doing a lot of YouTube shorts recently, so if you want to go check those out, like that, leave a comment, that would be awesome. Alright, Wishes, discarding Ash. But the opponent has a Droll. They're adding the Sage and the Roar, but now they're getting Drolled. Blue Eyes doesn't really care too much about the Droll, but maybe they would. I think they'd have to start off with the Sage to not care about Droll, because with the Sage is going to add the Maiden, and if they did that first and you add the Maiden, then you Droll, they discard the Maiden and they have the True Light, and they're basically pretty much okay. I mean, it's not great ideal. Hopefully they have some way to access the Primite, but which they don't. Not that there was any different way to play this. It's just that Droll doesn't usually hit Blue Eyes hard. I don't think so. So fusion deploy. I think maybe start off with the deployment. Oh. No, you set Fallen of Albaz and then you use the whole field to summon an Alba Lenatus. That's the true way. They know what's going on. But now Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, is gonna banish the Albaz and the Retribution from the hand. But luckily they still have the deployment, but unfortunately there's an Ash to negate the deployment. They use the normal summon. Spirit will tribute, summon an ultimate spirit. Oh wait, Albion, they're sending the sword will banish. Does that summon the Albion? Albaz? No, they add the Albaz to the hand. They already used their normal summon. They drew a Saronir. I guess they were just hoping for a good draw. Sarcophagus, banish the tragedy. So we got an Alubear. And summon that, search for Branded Fusion. And there is no hand trap in the hand of Blue Eyes to stop Branded, so we can speed this up. Wait. There is the Magnemite banishing the Albaz. That kind of matters, but not really, because they're just gonna summon a Lubellion to shuffle back material to summon the Mirror Jade. And now the Thrust is activatable to get a deployment, and there's a monster card on your side of the field, so the Thrust can add to the hand. Banishment, summon Albion. Now they fusion summon the Lad plus the Mirror Jade, and now Mercurier's monster negate. So the wishes will get negated by the Lad. Into battle, the Magnemite destroying the Lad, so that takes out 2 of their negates. Now Mercurier negating the Maiden. They still had the Mirror Jade banished left. These players have been playing for a while to get here. They deserve our attention. Synchro summon the Spirit Dragon. Now they summon a Blue Eyes. Magnemite will banish the Maiden from the grave. And, but the Mausoleum gives them the extra normal summon to summon Valor. So they have 2 Spirit Dragons plus Ash and the Ball Drake. Tribute the spirit to summon Crimson, and now the Trishula, they're ripping cards out of the hand. So they rip the cards. Well, now that's gone. They still have an Ash and a Baldrake. Well, they did the rip, so there's been 3 in total. 2 were removed. I think it was 5. No, they got 2. They got the, oh, I gave you the finger. They got a Baldrake and Ash. They used the Ash. They got Baldrake. Branded in red. They're gonna banish, the Baldrake will banish the Albaz, and it makes the branded in red fizzle. That's all they got, but the True Light will bring back a Blue Eyes. It's not really a disruption. It saves them from damage, though. The light is true. True light. Spirit. Going into battle. The Tyrant can attack all monsters the opponent controls. Oh, the Spirit tribute the Spirit. I mean, they summon a different Spirit, the bigger one. All right, so there's a Baron de Fleur. We're gonna Albion. Get the Lubellion. Wow, did they draw that? Drawing Lubellion from the Albion is crazy. Okay. Baron negating, destroying Lubellion, and now deploying Cartesia. But they're gonna get destroyed by the Majesty. And the True Light, summon the Blue Eyes. That's 9,400 damage right there. Okay. So we got Snake Eye going first. Open it up with the Millennium Engine, set up the temple. The temple will... They really did the engraver. Well, yeah, you do the engraver because we'll get our way into a Fiendsmith line later. That doesn't matter. Zombie Vampire. I'm not doing the Zombie Vampire because we already have the Diabell in hand. What I'm doing is not in their deck. What the hell is this? I'm playing Photon Lord. Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord to protect your Diabell from a Ash. Baylor? Well, no, your Diabell is gonna ash, but the original would get ashed. We're gonna mill. What? They took the Quem from the opponent's grave, and now they're gonna synchro summon? What are you gonna synchro summon? A synchro what? Oh, Baron de Fleur. Synchro summon Baron de Fleur using the Golem and the level 4 tuner Quem. Now that's some crazy thinking through your plays. Playing the Baron de Fleur? How else are you summoning Baron de Fleur and Snake Eye without what's your tuner? Maybe we'll see. Poplar will summon, adding the temple. That's we'll see. I trust their plays, but what I would do is I would, yeah, you could Oak, send the temple, the Wedju temple, and itself to summon Flamberge, and then Divine Temple, the Snake Eye Temple, to set up the. Oh. I guess I just realized why you can't do that. Because then there's nothing for to send the Snake Eye Diabell Star from the back row. But you don't have to. You just summon the Snake Eye Diabell Star. Now we're wasting the temple, and I think we could have better timed the Poplar effect. We'll see. That was my thing. Better time the Poplar, but we're basically doing the same thing here. Into the moon. I just think I would have sent the temple. We're sending the the temple. We just activated the field spell over the temple. Desiree. Instead of Desiree, I summon Caesar because I feel like the Desiree loses material or it's not as efficient, and the Caesar, it's like if you want the Caesar, you don't have to do it. You lose material along the way. It's adaptable, but just to summon the Desiree, you're losing out. I don't know if that really makes any sense, but I don't know how I feel about Desiree. So 3 Apollo negates plus a Baron Fleur and the Desiree, called by cross out, and Masquerena will do a double bench. So this is 9 disruptions. They used 2 of the Apollos. There's 1 Apollo negate left. They're gonna have to negate that. Summoning the Masquerena, which will do a Little Knight, and on summon banish the Albaz, and now the Little Knight will do its second banish. Now the crossout is negating a called by. They have Baron they have Baron called by. Is there a Promethean princess in the grave? There is a Promethean princess. Oh, the Desiree negating plus the Promethean and the Baron. I don't think no, they did the Baron. Those princess called by negate banish the Albaz, but called by is negated. Oh, they crossed out the opponent's called by, and that negates their own called by till the end of the turn. They crossed themselves out. Link Karibo reducing the attack of the Quem. Quem bring back Albion into battle. Mirror Jade. They have 1,000 life. Shuffle back. Oh, sending the Mirror Jade to the grave. It's Mirror Jade. The Mirror Jade's not activating. Maybe if it's only destroyed. Oh, was it because it happened or? No, it did activate. It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be destroying all cards the opponent, all monsters the opponent controls during the end phase. It's happening. Yep, there it goes. $1,000 life points left. Summon Oak. Oak will summon a Poplar from the grave. Wanted, banish, returning the original to draw imperm. Now Link summon Moon and a Little Knight. Is this early? They're bringing back Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade's ready to banish. Banishing the Moon. Diabell putting itself and the Mirror Jade into the back row. But that was a crazy game. Oh, and they timed out. They might have been able to keep going. Pretty crazy. And that's the kind of stuff you see in the top 8. All right, Millennium time, and we're gonna give a point on top to Branded. Zombie Vampire, we really don't even need it. Again, you know, you got that Oak. Oak could send the Wedju Temple and itself. Summon Ash. Ash, search for Poplar. Same way, you're just doing it a little backwards. The Snake Eye engine is so consistent. uh, you still do the zombie vampire, but it's like a last resort. I would rather protect my oak here with a, what the hell did I say it was? Photon Lord. Oh wait, what did they summon the Baron de Fleur with? Chorizo. The chorizo is a tuner. Do they play the Doom Dragon and the chorizo? Desiree negating the princess, so they would no longer lock to fire, and they're gonna go down into a Sunlight Wolf. Aya Bellstar summoned to the zone that the Sunlight Wolf points to recycle the Ash Blossom from the grave to the hand. They will go down from the princess into a Sunlight Wolf to recycle the ash. So we've got Desiree, though they want to summon Baron de Fleur again. Oh wow, they summoned Baron de Fleur. Baron de Fleur. Masquerena into Little Knight, double banish, Imperm negating the Aloe Bear, and then they have Desiree could negate up to 2, plus Ash Blossom. So the Imperm negates the Aloe Bear. And now Baron de Fleur will negate the fusion deployment. They're returning the opening. Oh, summon Albaz. Now Desiree will negate the Albaz, but they're gonna wish they destroyed it. But if they had not used the Baron de Fleur, then I think they would just set the Albaz. But now they're gonna, oh, they Apollo, because the Apollo cannot be used as material for the Albalinatus. But maybe they're not playing the Albalinatus. We got cross out negating, a called by that wanted to negate, an Ash that's negating, thrust. So the cross out negates the called by, the Ash negates the thrust. I guess they weren't playing the Albalinatus. Game 3 in the top 8. Who's going to the semifinals? Is it Branded or Snake Eye? Well, Branded doesn't really care about Droll. They already got what they need, right? What did they do? The Aloe Bear search for Branded Fusion. You can Droll him and it's not really gonna matter, right? And then the Snake Eye player also has a Nibiru, but a well done, or I should say a good Branded player can play through Nibiru just fine. Let's see how this works actually. They're gonna chain the Cartesia to summon Granguinol, and now the whole field tributed away to summon the Nibiru. Summon a token. And now Gangrenal banish. Mirror Jade activating, destroying the nib in the end phase. They're gonna summon a Quem with the Gangrenal. Quem sending Albaz, Cartesia returning to the hand. Albion setting, branded in red. Mirror Jade popping the nib, and they're gonna branded in red bring back a Mirror Jade, or summon a Mirror Jade on their turn, I do believe. So branded in red, returning Albaz, and now fusion summon Albion. Albion, Chain, Quem. They're gonna summon the Quem from the grave? What are you gonna summon with the Albion? I mean, yeah, you're gonna summon the Mirror. Yeah. I mean, the Quem summons the Mirror Jade from the grave. What are you gonna summon? Where are you gonna fuse them? Chaos, Star Source, Dragon, and this can pop 2. But the Golem's protected? No. The Wedju Temple just places it face up in the back row. Triple Tactics Talent is going to take control of the Quem. Mirror Jade banishes the Star Source? I guess they wanted to use the Mirror Jade banish before they took control of it. Droplet. Negating. Not just the vampire, but the Quem. Now would they do a Fiendsmith line? Oh, don't have so much faith in everyone, Tricky. I'm sure a bad branded player could mess up playing through a nib if they tried hard enough. But really though, branded does pretty well playing through Nibiru. And this is not looking too good for Snake Eye, but when you summon a monster, the temple will activate to summon Flamberge or any monster in either that is a continuous spell in either player's spell and trap zone. Is this lethal? I don't know if it was lethal, but they was still scooping it up. I'm Snake Eye player. Sorry, Snake Eye. But branded going to the semifinals. Whitewood versus Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes going first. But Whitewood has a Veiler and a Maxi. They're gonna Veiler. Before they activate the Maxi, you're checking for a cross out or a cold buy, anything that would negate a hand trap like that. But I don't know why we didn't Maxi already. Shouldn't we have Maxi'd by now? Now we do the Maxi. Maybe because if they did Maxi before they do the Link Summon, they could just stop there and do nothing. But if they do the Link Summon, then they might want to keep doing other stuff. If that's the way I'm trying to phrase it the right way. Oh, not the Link Summon, but the Roar. The Roar. Yeah. When they do the Roar, if they've already committed to that, you chain the Maxi, they let you draw one off that, and they're like, damn, maybe I should do another one to get the extra. No. I guess it's good they didn't. So it's not the Roar, but it's not the Spirit, but the Roar. That they wanted to chain the Maxi to. I'm just trying to think if maybe there was some kind of rhyme or reason to it. So there's a Purge and an Ash. They got nothing and they're out of here. And I got a cookie. Pretty good cookie. I don't know if you heard my rant earlier about these Flips stuffed peanut butter, whatever. Do not buy these. Do not buy these. They're terrible. It looks okay on the package. It shows like smooth and creamy peanut butter. It's not. Not smooth and creamy. I could shake the little thing here. This is a pretzel shell with supposed to be filled with peanut butter stuffed my ass. Whoa, wait, pause. But what was I even gonna say about it? Don't buy these, that's all. There's something else I was gonna say though. I emailed the customer service. We'll see if I got my money back. But what the hell else was I gonna say? I don't know. Just don't buy these things. Really disappointed when I got it as a snack. Baby drolling. So they're drolling after they've already gotten the hollowed Azumina. Why did they attribute the Lurry for deception? It's kind of crazy. When they want a Lurry, you know, and do a Fiendsmith line. What was I gonna say about the... I don't know. McCall by the grave is gonna banish Sylvia. So Sylvia was trying to negate the Magnamut, but that ain't gonna happen. Deception. Now they chain the Slumber to put him to sleep. Put the Magnamut to sleep. And now they're trolling again. Re-droll. The droll inning part 2. So they summon a Golem. Now they link the Golem and the Diabell into a moon into Requiem. And now they're doing a Fiendsmith line. You know how that goes. What was I gonna say about the pretzels? I guess I was just gonna say that they're bad and don't buy them. Until I sent them an email, and unless they get back to me and send me other pretzels or fix this, then don't buy them. Battle, and this is 5400 damage, and they have 2600 left. They're gonna link it into a Masquerena, the Lacrima returning. Requiem will burn them for 1200. Not quite enough though. They still got 1400 life. So now they summon. Is this gonna be? Oh, Sprite Elf. Maybe Elf will summon the Masquerade. That wasn't that impressive of a board. I'm surprised they surrendered. There really must have been nothing they could have done. I know they would have fought to the end. So the Sage is gonna get impermed. And now they maxi. And then the maxi gets ashed. I guess maybe they might have learned from before. Maxi before they link it into the spirit, because maybe you draw into an ash. Possible, right? Let's see it. Come on. Draw the ash off the top of the deck with the maxi for the spirit. Oh, wait. The maxi got negated. Wait, why didn't they? What the hell's going on? Oh, yeah, the maxi got negated. So. Good luck. Alright, wishes, discard Magnuma, research for the roar. End of Valor. That's crazy. Double Valor. Don't forget this is turn 1. Antoine, what is going on? Synchro Summon. Spirit Dragon. They're gonna tribute the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. But to chain the Druid Worm to banish something. What are they banishing? They wanted to banish Blue Eyes. But they summoned the Blue Eyes? Oh, the Ultimate Spirit Dragon says that the cards cannot be banished. The Cipher with an 85.4% win rate at time of appearance. Cipher. The Cipher protecting the True Light. It's crazy. So now maybe you send the Cipher to the grave and then you pop the True Light, but the Cipher is going to be protected by the ultimate. We've got the Requiem tributing and getting negated by the ultimate spirit, and then the Cipher is going to negate the Druid Worm. The True Light's destroying everything. Oh no, that's the True Light summoning of Blue Eyes. Why was that Magnum destroyed? Oh, because of the Cipher. We've got Blue Eyes versus Adamantipator. It's a new match here. Best of 3 with a side deck. Alright, so Ogre will destroy the True Light. Great use of the Ogre, but they still have the Drill Beam. Lordly Load will summon a Blue Eyes, and they have their own Ogre. Now the Maiden is going to summon from the grave. Oh, banish the Wishes. Why do they do this where they equip the ultimate? What is the point of that? Two Blue Eyes. This is for a Majesty double pop. They're gonna Vernosolith, sending the Revival Golem. And Tackle Crusaders going to the grave, so it'll flip Blue Eyes face down, the Ultimate Dragon going to the grave. Because it was equipped to the Blue Eyes. Summon the golem, the misting seedlings, added to the hand. Alright, link it up. Awesome. Oh. The barrel is an earth. But Ogre destroying the Ossa, it made it so there was no place for the Ossa to summon to if it was destroyed, right? Drill beam. Oh, banish the Masquerena. It's like nothing left in their freaking hands. And, well, wait. Soul Piercer, linking it into a Scarecrow. The Piercer searching for Wakashi. Scarecrow discard Oracle, and they're gonna summon the Piercer. And now Wakashi will scale the Banky, Synchro Summon, ACCEL, Synchro Stardust Dragon, and they're probably gonna make the Baron de Fleur out of this here. Soul Piercer is not once per turn. Get a Peacemaker, and yeah, they're making peace. Summon the Scales. I guess there's no Baron de Fleur. Little Knight. Are we gonna do the on summon banish? No. They're not gonna do the on summon banish. So Little Knight can banish. Maybe they should have, because they didn't attack directly anyway, right? Or maybe it was the second main and they did it. I don't. Drill beam. Oh, Mudora shuffle back. Drill beam and the maiden plus the barrel. This was really cool, and I was hoping Adamantipator was going to get that really sick comeback. It's not looking too good anymore. Barrel, link it into the spirit. Searching for the mausoleum. The mausoleum will give them an extra normal summon. Here's a seal to seal the deal. The lowly load will summon Blue Eyes. I'm surprised that they were lucky there was no maiden in the grave. Okay, wait, hold up, give them the chance. They're not backing down into battle. The Majesty plus the seal and Ash. Yeah, there's nothing they could have done. Lost game one. We're gonna watch from the Adamantipator side. They lost game one. They're choosing to go first. The Wakashi scaling the bank. He summoned Wakashi. Wakashi searching for the Soul Piercer. They're linking the Piercer into the Scarecrow. Now the opponent has Imperm and Ash Blossom. Will this be enough to stop Adamantipator? Well, like I told you before, their goal here is to summon a Baron de Fleur before they start any of their combo to search for a block dragon. And they'll be ready to negate your Ash or the Imperm. But if you Ash the Gallant Granite, and then they Imperm to negate the they Baron to negate the Ash, and then you Imperm the Baron, might actually be gaming here. This Baron de Fleur has nearly a 76% win rate at time of appearance. What does it take to be that other 24%? Do you have to have Ash and Imperm? Let's see. Elf, summon, motorbike. Motorbike is going to change itself to level 4. And pendulum summoning. There's the Granite. Elf. Elf is protecting the Baron. This is crazy. Ash negating the Granite, and now the Baron negating the Ash, and they're trying to imperm, but now they have to. The imperm is the Elf is protecting the Granite and the Baron. Oh no, Tommy. The imperm has no other target but the motorbike. Semifinals. We got Branded going first against Blue Eyes. There's a lot of Blue Eyes today. Let's see what Brandon's gonna set up. Blue Eyes has a Ogre. So I don't think Ogre's gonna matter that much against Blue Eyes. I mean Brandon. Ogre would be good against Blue Eyes. You pop a True Light. That's good. True. Garura. Oh, they sent the Garura with Grango and all? Interesting. Alright, so we got a Mirror Jade. Quem getting Ogred. Alright. This is where we use the Ogre. Quem Fusion. They can send? Okay, I guess they wanted to remove the Quem from the field because if a card leaves the extra deck, you can target Albaz in the grave and summon it. Sage, searching for the maiden. Mirror Jade, banish the Sage. The Golden Sword Soul, banish. Summon Quem. And now Roar. Summon Blue Eyes. And now the maiden saw that the Blue Eyes was summoned, so it's going to summon from the grave. Rinbrum. Rinbrum is banished by the cold by negated. Now Droplet. Negating the Tyrant. Oh, that was a great Droplet. The Tyrant would have cleared up the field. Set a trap from the grave. Branded in red. Fusion Summon. Guardian Chimera. Using the Lubellion and the Alubear, Lubellion and Granguinol from the field. So they are going to draw and pop. Game number 2. Alubear. Oh, here's an imperm. And then if they have the brand fusion, even if they have a way to play through that, there's an Ash. Ash negating branded fusion. Now, do they brand it in high spirits after this? Sure. But I don't think it does enough. You can Ash a branded in high spirit as a first play, I think. But I wouldn't have Ashed that if it was like that. Oh well, even though Ash was already used, say something else negated it. Droplet. Sending Owlbear. Negate the Sage. They don't get the Maiden, but they have a True Light in the hand. I think we talked about that before. Negating the Sage is good, because you can't bet on them having the True Light. Or the Maiden. I would just say, alright, you can stop them from searching it. Albion. Quem summoned Fallen of Albaz. Ooh, the Star Source Dragon's getting ready to destroy the face down True Light, but they chain the True Light to set the wishes. And that was only 4 summons. The Nibiru was not activatable, and that's 8,300 lethal. Man, I lose my voice after this weekend plus today. This is the real game too. Unless we saw this and I'm just not thinking clearly. But I don't think we saw the thrust. We didn't see the thrust. Or the judgment. Judgment is limited to 2 in today's event. Double Spirit plus Judgment, Majesty, Drill Beam, and Valor. True Light, summon Blue Eyes, and then the Maiden comes back with it. The Drill Beam negating the thrust, but the Droplet sends the thrust to dodge the Drill Beam. I didn't even think you could. I never thought you could do that. But yeah, sure, of course. But wait. No, the Drill Beams is targeting, so it's not like they would have non-targeted negated the Droplet after that. Could you imagine? Branded Fusion negated by Solemn Judgment, now branded in red. Albaz is going to get negated by Valor. Now the Majesty. A bit of a coin flip. All right. Keep this going here. Adamancipator and Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes going first. There's a Adamancipator has a Droll, an Ash. Ash negate the wishes. That's what I see everyone doing all the time. And correct. That's how you know it's right. Well, if I see these top players doing it, it's probably the right call. But the Cold Vine negating the Ash. Now they be drolling. But okay. Well, they don't get the Maiden, but they already had it. Now the Droll stops the Spirit from getting the Mausoleum and tributing to summon a Blue Eyes, but they don't need any of that. They already got it all. So they got a Majesty. Majesty, pop the Soul Peacemaker. That just completely ended the turn. True Light, summon the Blue Eyes. That's 5,500 damage on the field. Now they're gonna bring back a Maiden. They can synchro. They have 2 Maidens. They're gonna synchro summon. Then True Light. Bring back another Maiden. Why don't you True Light? Now they True Light. Summon Blue Eyes. And attack, and that's lethal. With the special animation finishing move. That score was not correct. Should have left it. Blue Eyes won game 1. Emancipator going first. Blue Eyes has a Troll, Ash, and a Cold Buy, but the Cold Buy is not useful here now. We got Vernosilif getting ashed. Oh wow. Their turns have just been ended so fast with one interaction. Both games. Well, doesn't seem to be too much going on here. Look at the mausoleum, and they're gonna send a Blue Eyes. Called by. Banish Xeno Guitar before they could banish it themselves. It's not looking good for Emancipator. It's funny, now we're rooting for them to defeat Blue Eyes. Okay, retaliating C, searching for Maxi. Blue Eyes going to the finals. Sorry, Emancipator. We got Branded versus Blue Eyes. Sage. Get the Maiden. Discard the Maiden. And Branded has no hand trap to stop him. So Maiden set up the True Light. And now they got a Wishes. Link summon Spirit with eyes of blue to get the Mausoleum. Oh no. It's okay. The throwing happens sometimes. Even the best of us misplay. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. So summon a Blue Eyes. The Maiden summons from the grave. Here's another Blue Eyes. They have 2 tuners, 2 Blue Eyes. They're gonna double synchro. Double Spirit Dragon. Spirit Dragon. will tribute to summon the ultimate spirit. Now, branded opening is summoning Alu Bear, and the ultimate spirit will negate. Now, they chain the other spirit to tribute and summon Crimson Dragon. I was wondering if it was going to be Crimson or another ultimate. I don't know if the ultimate's a hard once per turn or if it's only a one per copy thing. But the Crimson Dragon target, the ultimate returning the Crimson to the deck to summon Cipher. And the Cipher is protecting all cards on the field from destruction once. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, Alba Lenatus. I was wondering if we were going to see another one. True Light will summon Blue Eyes from the grave. Ah. They want to summon the Maiden, but the Maiden's going to get banished and negated by Called By. What was the way that you threw? What could you have done differently? I don't think I saw anything that's coming up. So the Roar is gonna fusion summon Tyrant. Throwing incoming. Alu Bear negating the Tyrant. But the ultimate will negate the Alu Bear. Oh, Called By negating banished Alba Lenatus. That was it. I don't know what else you even could do. Alu Bear negated. I mean, there's no other option. Oh, no. The branded player says they misplayed. So branded lost, and now the Majesty popped the lost, and now someone Cartesia branded fusion getting ashed. Now Brandon White fusion summon banish Albaz. Branguinol. Sending Titaniclad. What I don't know what else we might have been able to do better or differently. So Blue Eyes won game 1. Branded is gonna get to go first. Let us bring up the duel log right into the Verte. I don't think that's good. Something gonna issue, connection issue? No, we're good. Yeah, so if they go right into the Verte, I think they're probably in a bad spot. Talent, looking at the hand, returning Druid Worm. And now Wishes, discard True Light, search for the Roar. Did this Mirror Jade activate? Mirror Jade did activate. So Maiden, discard, and Called By will banish it, negating. So no True Light for them. But they will be able to roar summon Blue Eyes, and they already did the Mirror Jade banish. Summon another Blue Eyes? Not a Blue Eyes expert, so I don't know what exactly it is that they do right here. Tyrant, okay. The Tyrant can destroy the Mirror Jade, but they'll be wiped out in the end phase. Mirror Jade activating just in the end phase is going to wipe out the opponent's monsters. Right now it's not looking too good for Branded, but they have a lot of effects in their end phase. So let's see what happens here. Rinbrum, is it going to summon Albaz or return it to the hand? Oh, we summon that Albaz. Banish the Rinbrum, and we're going to activate the Albaz. Discard the one card, the thrust in the hand. Fusion summoning, using the opponent's Tyrant Dragon, but they got Drill Beam to negate and banish. It's a pretty good one. The Mirror Jade clearing of the field. Okay, so banish Retribution to add the return the Brain of Fusion to the hand. We're gonna fusion summon something. Why is it taking 10 years though? I don't know. Fusion summon, branded fusion. We bring out the Albion, the branded dragon. Oh, wow. And it'll bring us to game 3. Game 3 in the finals. Blue Eyes going first. They got the Lordly Load. I'm sure they got a Drill Beam. They're summoning a Blue Eyes. And is there a Maiden? Well, there's no True Light. So no Maiden, no True Light. That's okay. This looks like pretty good. Writing a 20-hour script, that's probably insane. I couldn't even imagine. Well, my videos, I don't even do no script. I just start talking. It's good and bad. Goes in match? What? That's what you kept deciding. All right. Branded lost. Well, I don't like watching games as they happen. We don't know what's in their hand. Drill beam, negating, deployment. Banish, negate, deployment. It's probably not going to the loss right now. Revealing blue eyes. Banish and negate the deployment. Wonder what other interruption they might have. And then Gozen. How does Gozen affect branded? Alright, Purge. Negate the Mercurier. It's actually pretty good. Huh. That's something you see all the time. Purge, negate Mercurier. Now, summon Albaz. You're gonna discard a card to fusion summon using the opponent's blue eyes as material. But now Majesty. Majesty, destroy the Albaz. Do they have blue eyes in the hand? They can show up to 3 of them. They could pop the branded lost. Yep, they revealed the blue eyes from the hand. They got the one on the field, so that means they can pop 2. Frozen match. Each player can only control 1 attribute of monster. Most of them are dark. Right? Some of them could be fire, but I think they're mostly dark. 1 attribute. That actually might be hurting themselves more because they have a blue eyes and they can't summon their barrel. Huh. Lordly load. Summon the blue eyes? Oof. A maxi to top it all off and adding insult to injury. Did we really have to see a maxi in the finals, Konami? Damn it, you couldn't just... John Konami, you couldn't step in this one time and rig the maxis out of here. Now, all the Blue Eyes has to do is change their monsters to their blue eyes to attack position. That's it. See if the face down card can save him. Oh! Summon Druisworm. They're gonna banish the spirit with Eyes of Blue to summon Druisworm. Now, if they attack and destroy the Druisworm, it's gonna send one of their blue eyes to the grave? But then they still have the other one. Now, what you're gonna do here is they're gonna attack with one of them, and then the Druisworm sends the other one, so that they can attack with the other one. Don't send the one that the Druisworm, but the destroyed the Druisworm. Make sure to send the other one. So, summon the Druisworm. We got the blue eyes on the left that's attacking and destroying it. And like I said, they send the other one to the grave with the Druisworm. Definitely don't want to mess that up. It goes in matches, kind of a problem though. I mean, it's a pretty good final though. Turn 7. This is a good final. Outside of the floodgate of goes and match. Oh my gosh. But they haven't... Brandon hasn't even really done anything anyway, so it just kind of sucks that they bricked. They bricked, and what they did, maybe what they did have, Blue Eyes really kept them under control really well. The goes and might not have helped. Drill beam go brrrr. But yeah. Fred highs out. Alright, Albion the Shrouded Dragon. Sending Retribution. Super Poly. True. Oh, good golly, Super Poly. This could change things. Super Poly, discard the Mercourier. They're using both of their blue eyes to fusion summon the Star Source Dragon, which can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of light and dark monsters used as this card's material. Destroy them. But wait, they did not activate the Star Source to pop the Gozen or anything, right? Up to the number of light and dark monsters. They could have popped anything, even the Lordly Load or the Mausoleum. I don't know what happened. They're gonna crash the Magnamut into the Star Source. Ooh. And then in the second main phase, normal summon Ether Barrel. Why didn't they just summon that before? If they summoned that before, wouldn't they have lethal? Oh. Duh. Gozen match. Huh. No, it's still not looking good here. Branded opening. And they have a purge. I was gonna say they have a drill beam plus this purge now. So it's not looking too good. Canned soup man, what is going on? We're actually in the finals right now. These players have been playing for hours. What you can do is you can join the Guild of Gurus Discord, which they are the ones who are hosting today's tournament. You can hit that link to join over there. Myself, I am also hosting. We were hosting 3 tournaments a week. I think we're going to be going down to 2 tournaments a week, but you can look forward to Saturday. We're going to be having a tournament. So stick around. You can join our Discord as well. You got to be in the Discord to know when the signups are open and register ahead of time. And that is Blue Eyes defeating Branded. Branded kind of had it rough there in that game, but they played it out till the end.